Okay, we're going to be taking the integral of x times the square root of 2x plus 1 dx. Now this particular one here is a little trickier. It's a different type of u-substitution, but it's not too bad. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let the u be the 2x plus 1, and then we take the derivative of u and we get du is equal to 2dx. Well, we don't have a 2 up here, but we're going to put one in. And there it is. And so we must put the 1/2 out front. So now we can do our substitution. But wait, not just yet. I did an extra additional step here. I solved for x in this equation, and we get x is equal to u minus 1 over 2. Now you notice that we have an x here, and we're going to have to do some substituting. So we're going to let this x be the u minus 1 over 2. So that's going to go in right here, and then the 2x plus 1 is going to get substituted for the u. So there's been just a little bit different twist here to u substitution. So now that I'm doing the substituting, what do we got here? Okay, so I'm going to get this out of radical form, put it in exponential form, and then I'm going to multiply this u to the half or distribute it across. Bring this 2 out front here, or really bring the 1/2 out front, and 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. Okay, so now we've got it in a pretty easy form here. Now we can take the integral. And so remember, we add 1 to the exponent, put the exponent down below, and I've done that. 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2 over 3/2. And now we need to simplify this down. And so you can see I do that, take the 5/2 up here and flip it. And same thing with the 3/2, flip that. And I think I factored out a u to the 3/2. So when you factor a term out, you need to always choose the one with the smaller exponent. So we factor this out. Think about this. Take the u to the 3/2 and multiply it back in. Distribute it back in, and you would end up with the original here where we started. Okay, now I add, or really add both these together. I want to get these this into one single fraction, so I need to get a common denominator. I multiply 3 over 3 here, and then 5 over 5. Multiply those guys together, I get 6/15, and then 10/15. Now I have a common denominator. I can add both these fractions together. And now I can join this into one single fraction. And I'm going to take this 15, and I'm also going to factor a 2 out of the top. So you see 2 goes into 6 3 times, into 10 5 times. So I pull a 2 out, and I pull a 1/15 out, and that makes that 2 over 60. Simplifying the 2 over 60 down to 1/35, and then just rewriting. Now I'm going to go back and substitute where my u is. Remember, it was equal to the 2x plus 1, so I go ahead and plug that in. Do a little simplifying over here, distributing the 3 across, simplifying this down. Okay, I've got continued written here. This problem just keeps going on. I think I factored a 2 out. And factored a 2 out, pulled it completely out, and we end up with 1/15 over 2x plus 1 raised to the 3/2. But I'm going to write this back into radical form. We started with our problem in radical form, and this 3/2 here, rewriting it. So 2 is just the square root, put it all in parentheses, raise it to the 3rd power, and we're done.